Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila makes an effort to protect Steffy from Luna. Hope advised Liam to take care of himself in the design office. Liam claimed that he had already done too much of that in his life. Hope remarked, "But you should be focusing on rest, relaxation, not stressing out over Luna," as Ridge entered the room. He was curious whether there had been any updates regarding Luna. According to Hope, there wasn't. "Well, it's hard not to feel that it's only a matter of time," Liam said. As if we hadn't witnessed it, Hope and Liam tag-teamed, explaining what transpired between Will and Luna. "I would like to think she's on the heading east with a huge amount of traffic out of California, never to return," Ridge stated. "It sucks because Luna's pretty much all I'm thinking about right now," remarked Liam. Liam was reassured by Ridge that they would capture Luna. "We're going to return Luna to her rightful place, and I'm speaking with Baker about it." "I swear," Ridge murmured. Ridge even expressed gratitude to Liam for his help. "Even if you and Steffy didn't work out, I find solace in the fact that you will always support one another. You'll be there for the kids no matter what," he stated. In Finn's office, Finn and Grace carried on their conversation. "I am aware that you have experienced it," Finn remarked. "You and your daughters have had a difficult time with your husband." "Ex-husband," emphasized Grace. "I broke up with Reese years ago. I'm attempting to move on from this phase of my life." Grace was preoccupied with Liam and making sure he received the care he required. But Finn reminded her that he was available to listen if she needed it. "We have informed Liam of his choices," Finn reiterated. "However, each day matters." "There's no more time to waste," Grace retorted. Lee entered at that moment and inquired if Finn had heard from Luna lately. Grace informed Finn that they had a patient who was not following their counsel, thus Finn was unable to respond. "Which is why it's crucial Finn gets through to his patient and urges him to seek treatment," said Grace. Lee asked Finn about this unidentified patient after Grace departed. He couldn't really talk about it, Finn informed her. Finn assured her that he didn't need Lee's consultation. Lee appeared to be offended. Finn expressed regret, and that the Luna controversy was already causing him stress. Finn was urged by Lee to avoid Sheila and Luna. Finn said he hadn't listened to any of Sheila's messages, despite her constant calls. "Sheila is incredibly dependable. Every few months, she visits to check on your progress in embracing her into your life," Lee remarked. When Finn said, "That's not gonna happen," Finn declined once more when Sheila called. Steffy's voicemail regarding a meeting with Hayes' art teacher caught his attention as well. Sheila informed Taylor in Steffy's living room that Luna had announced her departure from the city. She also mentioned how difficult saying goodbye was. "Yes, I am certain that you two have a strong bond," Taylor remarked. "You're very similar in all the wrong ways, always causing trouble." Sheila made every effort to be polite and alert Taylor of Luna's peril, but Taylor hardly gave her a chance to speak. Sheila refused to go even after she requested her to. "She told me there was something that she needed to take care of before she left town, and I'm afraid it has something to do with Steffy, which is why I have tried to call Finn, leaving him messages, but he is not responding," Sheila continued. Taylor declined to answer Sheila's question about Steffy's whereabouts. "I understand that I haven't previously earned your trust, but I beg you to take a chance for the sake of your daughter." "Taylor, I'm trying to protect her." "I'm worried." "Very worried," Sheila remarked. Finally, Taylor informed Sheila that Steffy was at Hayes' art school, which was housed in the old Spencer Beach house. Hayes was supposed to be in his room, so Sheila was perplexed. The teacher wanted to see Steffy, according to Taylor. Steffy had some issues with their guest artist, Miss Sunshine, Taylor stated. Taylor merely mentioned that Steffy was worried about some offensive artwork. Sheila discovered the origami crane and the fortune teller when Taylor went to see how Hayes was doing. She fled the house as soon as she learned Miss Sunshine was Luna. When Taylor heard the door while she was by herself in the living room, she misidentified Ridge by saying Sheila's name. The news that Sheila was present startled him. Steffy listened to the insane young woman's cries once again while standing motionless and gazing at Luna's rifle. "You kept my dad away from me," Luna said. "You are the only reason I am not in my half-brother's life or in his." Luna said Hayes as many times as she could after Steffy warned her not to use her son's name. Steffy requested a visit with Miss Dillon. Luna made a joke. She is a bit tied up at the moment. Steffy had no idea what it was like to grow up without a dad, she sobbed. Luna gently informed Steffy that it was Miss Dillon when she heard a bang coming from the adjacent room. She's all right, but she can't assist you. However, you can assist yourself by permitting me to spend time with my father, Luna remarked. The realization that Luna was Miss Sunshine and had made the fortune teller suddenly dawned on Steffy. Hayes and I worked together to make it our first joint venture as siblings. Isn't it adorable? She inquired. Steffy was appalled. You're ill. This is something you will never get away with. My mom is aware of my presence, Steffy remarked. She inquired as to if the woman with the eyes in the drawing was actually her. It's artistic. You create it what you want it to be. Luna brandished a rifle around, saying, Perhaps it means that you're blind and that you don't see any good in me. However, Steffy, it's time for you to wake up. Consider how wonderful it would be for Finn to get to meet both his biological mother and his daughter. Steffy, that's all I'm requesting. What else can I do to make you quit arguing with me, really? Luna inquired. Luna kept complaining about how difficult having a flighty single mother was. No one was present to protect me. It was just me and my careless, self-centered mother, Luna sobbed. Steffy apologized to Luna for going through all of that in an attempt to be understanding and reasonable. Luna's father was all she desired, and he was indeed present the entire time. A dad I always liked as a child, always kind to me. And he'd be in my life, Steffy. He would hold me in his arms as his daughter, but you won't let him, Luna replied. Steffy brought up the fact that she had a mother, an aunt, an uncle, and a cousin while Luna continued to talk about how alone she felt. Luna wasn't satisfied with that. You still don't seem to care that Finn is now my father. You don't give a damn if my mother was a careless, pill-popping whore or that I was neglected, Luna remarked. As Luna went on her tirade, Steffy tried to be as gentle and composed as she could. I acknowledge that I haven't always been kind to you. I make an effort to be forgiving, but I'm not flawless. I'm making an effort to put the incident behind me. I wish things were different. I wish we could embrace you with open arms, Steffy remarked. But as long as I live and breathe, you're always going to stand between me and my dad? Luna sobbed. Sheila interrupted at that moment and attempted to persuade Luna to lay down the rifle. I'm doing this for them, Luna said. We are able to fulfill all of our dreams. All we need to do is make sure Steffy doesn't get in our way again, Luna stated. Sheila and Steffy gazed down at Luna's rifle in horror. Captain Nick is played like a fiddle by Brooke Logan. Brave in the according to lovely previews, Brooke Logan has spent months pursuing Ridge Forrester around like a puppy in love. However, there was nothing she could say to persuade him to reconsider and return her. Will Nick Marone's significant comeback to Los Angeles solve Brooke Logan's Ridge issue? Let's see what happens next. For all the specifics, continue reading. Spoilers for the soap opera below. Following the FC takeover on Bold and Beautiful, Ridge broke up with his other ex-wife Taylor Hayes, since he wouldn't stay with Brooke. It hurt even more because he had a relationship with her long-standing competitor. Since having sex with Taylor practically saved her life and cured her of broken heart syndrome, Ridge Forrester naturally appeared to be the good guy in the couple exchange. In addition, his daughter Steffy Forrester was as excited as a schoolgirl about her parents' reunion. Now, after more than 10 years, Ridge's half-brother Nick Marone is back in town and wants to resume his connection with Brooke Logan. Although Brooke and Nick haven't been together for years, it seems that she had a profound effect on him. After only a few days in Los Angeles, Ridge has already learned that his ex is having an affair with the captain, and he is envious. He still seems to think about Brooke and Nick together even after he got engaged to Taylor. Brave and gorgeous according to previews, Brooke will be overjoyed that her ex is envious and will intensify her physical contact with Nick when she discovers that dating him is causing him distress. Although Nick seems to genuinely care about his ex-wife, is she only manipulating him to win his brother back? Who is going to Ridge and Taylor's wedding? B&B fans are considering their wedding now that Taylor and Ridge are engaged. The crucial question, who will be on the guest list for Ridge and Taylor's wedding, was posted on the soap message boards by a fan. The user wrote, Eric, Steffy, Finn, and the kids, of course, in response to their own query. Will Paris, Douglas, and Thomas arrive? It is expected that Donna will be invited as Eric's, John McCook, companion, and the event would most likely take place in the Forrester home. Will Ridge's other siblings come back, though? Even though Nick is back in town, it's safe to assume that he won't receive an invitation. If there was no wedding, then no guest list would be my guess, one admirer said. Another fan recalled the moment, even as Eric was dying, when no family members appeared. Other fans, however, dredged up long-gone characters from the soap opera. One commenter commented, "By the way, Taylor has a brother named Zach, but we haven't heard from him in ages." Zach, Taylor's brother, appeared on many years ago. Her stepmother, father, and Jack are still living and visit from time to time. Since Donna is raising Beth, she won't be available. Another person said, "Everyone else will be invited, including Hope, who is the best man's fiancé." When Taylor returned from the dead, Jack Hamilton wasn't present. Unfortunately, Robinson died. Ridge's long-lost relatives were mentioned by another admirer. "Well, I hope Thomas, Thorne, and Felicia arrive. Kristen, too. Is she still alive?" they inquired. Before being written out by the show, Felicia made a fleeting appearance.